What's up, everybody? It's Lunga Bros Knockout here.
This Lunga Bro tall y'all
All
here.
right, today we went to CKA, the event number 2 at Sharon Harris Reservoir, and I was, luckily managed first place out of 84 anglers, and it's such a blessing. And today we're gonna talk to you guys about what we're using and what did we target, and we're talking about our pre-fishing as well. So, how did your day go today?
It was alright. It wasn't too bad. Can't really complain. I think I maybe out of 83 or 84 anglers, I probably was in the top 15, top
Yeah, top
20,
15 on there.
around there. So, like I said, can't really complain out of 83 anglers. Did have a good day. Did lose a couple fish. Did catch a couple fish. So, like I said, I can't complain about anything.
Yeah, and what were you targeting and what were you throwing?
Um. Well, during pre-scout, we managed to figure out a pattern of throwing creature bait. So pretty much the whole day I was throwing, as you can see, a creature bait with a tungsten weight on top, a Texas rig
What
with
size? Quarter ounce?
with a flipping hook. Tungsten weight was the tungsten weight weighed about a quarter ounce. This is the bug that I was throwing. It was a race tail structure bug in summer crawl color. Was throwing that, and then also was throwing uh, a bigger profile creature bait on a 4/0 flipping hook. A Demiki brand. I forgot what the name. The Demiki knockout. Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. And then I also throwing on a quarter ounce tungsten weight too. Just flipping that into the grass, into the weed.
What kind of reels and what kind of line are you using?
On this one I was throwing on this is a 7.6. Yes, 7.6 medium heavy flipping stick. I have a pretty stout backbone for a 7.6. Throwing on a was it a 7 to 3 Revo Beast on with 20-pound floor.
What kind of reel are you using for that one?
And this one I have rigged up with 40-pound braid on a Megabass IS-73 competition reel, a 73 gear ratio, and a 7'4", the 7'4" medium heavy rod also. Throwing those as these two are my flipping rods, and then on the other one I have a jig, a grass jig, a grass jig with a crawl trailer. Throwing that, flipping that around, also just flipping to grass, trying pretty much just doing the same thing as Texas rig, but instead of Texas rig is a jig. And then the last thing I threw was my bait that actually caught me some of the biggest fish today was on you can say a chatterbait.
What brand's from the Z-Man?
No, it's just it's actually a Phoenix. I think it's called a Phoenix buzzing jig. With a like a bluegill colorish skirt. Then I paired it off with a Senko, Gary, whatever the name is, a swimming Senko. It paired up pretty good with the buzzing jig. Caught most of my fish on this thing, most of my big fish on this thing today, and paired it with a 7-foot medium rod with a 6'2" gear ratio rail, and have 12-pound fluorocarbon on there. Usually I don't usually throw a chatterbait on a medium action rod. Just I forgot my other medium heavy rod, so this was the rod I have on me, so I just throw it on there, and then it did the job for me today. But yeah, that's all I have. That was all I threw today. So,
Alright, and
back
for
to
me,
Naku.
I only keyed on 3 certain kind of baits. The first bait was a Seaman Project Z chatterbait. It's one of their new ones that came out. Thrown on a 6-3 die with the Tula reel with a 20-pound fluoro through that thick grass, and they'll come up and chew it. And pre-fishing, I caught 2 good ones off the bat with that.
What color were you throwing?
I was throwing on the bluegill flash color with the Missile Baits shockwave color, and the second key bait that I was throwing was I was flipping the Ryer Baits in Slayer color. It's like a beaver bait with a 1/4 ounce weight with 20-pound fluoro, and I was throwing on the 8-1 Metanium XG from Shimano on a Dobyns Champion Extreme. And you know, this fast reel was key for me, you know, because most of the fish were just pick it up and run off with it without even, you know, letting you know. So it was important to catch up with all that slack and set that solid hook set for you know, just to get the fish in quick. And next thing I was throwing was the Joe Reynolds jigs. I was throwing that for the bed fishing. I did a lot of that in pre-fishing, and I threw that a lot today too, with in the grass, and was targeting beds. But you know, and the weather made it tough for us to, you know, sight fish today. You know, there's a lot of wind and a lot of rain, and you know, overall it was just tough to you know, bed fish. So today I really keyed on, you know, just flipping and throwing my chatterbait, trying to get that reaction bite. You know, most of my fish came from, you know, staying on the main lake and you know, fishing the mouth of coves and points and stuff like that. And I caught my 2 big ones flipping in a chatterbait, and then the other ones, you know, I didn't lose a lot of fish, but I did miss a couple. But overall, it was just a good day. You know, I managed to, you know, get a first place finish, and you know, overall, you know, just can't be thankful enough for a day like this. You got any more remarks for you?
Not really. Just today it was an up and down day. Like what Naku said, it was raining, overcast. It was windy.
Be sunny a
And,
couple times too.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden at the end the sun come up. But like every other fisherman, you just adapt to what Mother Nature give you and just fish, just grind out and fish. And all I had to say is I was struggling this morning, and as soon as I pick up the chatterbait, start throwing it, start grinding, start flipping, that's when I started catching fish. And like I wasn't as lucky as what Naku did today and catch good amount of fish, big fish. But like I said, I can't complain of the fish that I caught. So that's all for me.
Alright, sounds good. Well, want to thank everybody tuning in, and want to thank all our sponsors, Wacky Fishing and Joe Reynolds Baits. Don't forget to hit him up, and Bass Crazy 365. And be sure to tune in to us tomorrow. We'll be at High Point City Lake, and we'll have an open invite for you guys. Yeah, come fish out with us tomorrow, and you know, we'll update you guys on, you know, our catches. You know, how our days went, and you know, what we're throwing and how the fish are reacting, and you know, just to help you guys catch some more fish out there. All right, we'll see you guys later.
Yes, sir.